Yeah.
We're live. Thank God for that. Ah, that's
Right.
what it was. I needed to update.
I'm trying it on my phone because my phone didn't have Chrome. My tablet don't have Chrome because it's a new Huawei and they're not allowed Google services, but my thingy had. So now I'm trying it on my phone. I'll decide whether I'm going to do it on my phone or my tablet.
Yeah.
No one's in the room at the moment, are they? That's why nothing's come up.
0. God, it's so much better on my phone. I think what we can do is set it up on my laptop.
It's amazing, isn't it? You don't need a fucking computer nowadays.
No.
I do all my editing on my tablet, which I could do it on the same on my phone. It would just be fiddlier, you know?
Yeah.
You don't really need a computer now.
We've got people in the room now, Ted.
Oh, I like that, yes.
Paul G, tall Paul. Don't he look like Daniel Craig a little bit?
Who?
Tall Paul.
Oh, right. Well, he's going to talk about me. I'm like, fucking Daniel Craig? Me? Fucking Crocodile Dundee. Right, chat. Where's the chat? Oh, comments. Here we go. Right, okay. Sorry, guys. Hello again, Brian. Paul G. Hello.
Hello. I'm glad we've done this.
Good. Hello, darling, from Norway. Wonderful.
Oh, it's a lovely day today, isn't it?
It has been. Oh, I've just closed the window. There it is. Take the comments off.
I'm glad we've done this because now we know, obviously, how to function it and stuff.
Yes, yes. And you, I can't do it from my end because you're the host this time, but you can also pin up people's chats and put them so they come up on the top of the screen.
Oh, so I can hold them down.
You can. I don't know how you do it, but there was some version. There was a way the other day that we could put pin stuff.
Oh,
there you go. Look at that. Brian, you're famous. Paul G, you're famous, son.
Oh, this is so much easier.
Yeah, love it. Look at that. Yeah, no, it's going to be really good.
Doing your granny's bit.
It's going to be really good. See, I've got mine in landscape mode, which makes my video more squarer than yours. You see that?
Yeah.
Because I've got it in landscape. Now you're identical. You've got the exact same difference, like measurement.
It's so much easier to see the comments out up way.
Okay, it don't really matter, does it? It's minimal difference into the amount of video that you're missing.
Exactly. I'm just on a live, Mum. You want to say hello? You all right? Love you. Love you.
Oh, I take it her answer was no, I fucking don't.
Yeah, she's like, fuck this. She's having none of it. So what should we talk about, Tez?
Well, I don't know. It's been a good day today so far.
Today's a good day. It's been all right, hasn't it? Today and yesterday, it's been pretty mint.
Yeah, weather-wise, you're talking about weather, aren't you? Well, weather-wise, it's been lovely here. I'll tell you, it's been beautiful. And Indy's been in the sea last night. She's been back in the sea this morning.
She's a little mermaid, isn't she?
And I'm going to have to bath her tonight, girl. I'm going to have to bath her.
Oh, yeah. She's gorgeous.
This is not the first show, everyone. This is a tester for the first show. You know, this is not. We will go into more detail. Plus, we've got an intro for our video, right? For our whatever you want to call it, right? What we're going to be doing, however often we're going to be doing it. We've got an intro made by a special person, which we will give thanks to at the time. We're not going to spoil anything in a moment, but it's a fantastic intro, and there'll be a few little changes you'll notice amongst the group, and possibly the title of the video. We have got a poll on our Facebook group, so make sure everyone goes and joins our Facebook group, Magnets and Mental Health, and put your vote across in the poll, because we want to know whether or not to keep it as Magnets and Mental Health or to change it possibly to Magneteer Minds.
Yeah.
Which is, it's certainly just, it rolls off the tongue lovely. It's to the point. It's about mental health. And the little logo we've got that our friends designed for us as well it blew me away. It blew me away. So really excited to showing everyone to sharing that with everyone. but we will not be sharing it until our first episode. So everyone's got to wait until the 2nd of October for that. And that's when little changes will come into place.
We've got a big surprise for everyone.
It will be, and it's fantastic. I haven't even shown the boys yet. Can't wait to show them. But I need to make sure that I can zip their mouths tightly shut first, you know. But they're good.
Well, you've got me to sort them out now. If they don't get me, I'll be on the case. I'll bite them in the ass.
I'm sure they'd appreciate that. Yeah.
Hey, this is something I think we should touch on as well. Paul G says talk about the mental health charity. I think we should. Obviously, we're going to talk about it, but we're just going to put it out there. We're not actually we don't want to make that mistake, do we? We're not a registered mental health charity.
We're not. This is not. You know, this is to spread awareness of mental health charities and what they offer. And do you know what? What they offer seems to be that it differs as to where you live, what country you reside in, and us in the UK are very, very privileged that we get it all pretty much with the NHS, the wonderful, wonderful NHS. There's not many things in this country that gets done correctly, but the NHS is one of them. And it is to think that some people, you know, our cousins in America and that have to pay through the roof just for mental health advice. And you know, personally, guys, I pretend you live in the UK. We'll give you some numbers and you can call our groups up and you can get all the advice for free, because it's disgusting. You know, you don't need, at a time when mental health is so rife and people have got debts and money troubles and all that stuff, the last thing you need is more, you know, more debts piling upon more debts. You shouldn't have to pay to get better. And that's where this country is just so brilliant in that reflection. And other countries are lagging behind us, unfortunately. But yeah, it's you know, it's going to be mainly UK based, but we're hoping for a worldwide audience. Because you know, the fans of both our channels, it certainly is worldwide.
It's going to be amazing. We've had nothing but positive feedback. I've not had one bit of negative feedback at all. Of you?
No, I'm just reading. No, none whatsoever. We've had very, very much brilliant feedback from virtually everyone that we expected it from, and virtually zero feedback from a few others that we probably thought we would have. But that's neither here nor there. That's neither here nor there. You know, we're going to show the proof is in the pudding. The proof will be in the pudding, and the proof will be how great we're going to make this. We're going to do this. We're going to give something that everyone can look forward to. And it all depends on you guys as to how often we do it. We're saying it's going to be monthly at the moment. But if the feedback is really good and people want it more often, then don't think you're going to have to wait a month for episode 2. It could well be that we'll do it fortnightly, but it will all depend on the feedback, on the success of the first episode. So no, it's all good. No, I'll have a little tidy up my beard as well. Blimey.
I think we should just let guys know as well, when we could do like a little, if you guys do want it more than once a month, we could do one like every 2 weeks, and one of them could be a guest on, but then also people, you can write in anonymously. If you do write to us on our Facebooks, make sure that, and you don't want us to mention your names, make sure that you say that you want to remain anonymous. So we could do like a talk, like a let's talk segment where we talk about this issue and how we would tackle it or approach it. Yeah,
that sounds good to me.
I think that's really important.
Still getting used to this interface.
Thanks,
so
Hannah.
Sometimes if it looks like I'm looking through everyone, it's not that I'm looking through everyone. It's that I'm getting the chat up on my screen, and we'll get used to it. We'll get used to it. Oh, bless you, Hannah.
Oh no, Hannah, guys, make sure you go check out White Welly on YouTube.
Get them up to 1,000, guys. Get them up to 1,000. They so deserve it. They really do.
Supported us this week like hell.
They're a fantastic couple. They're a fantastic couple. Yeah, we love you, Andrew and Hannah. We really do.
And the goodies as well.
Well, Daniel's just said 1 every 2 weeks will be cool. That's good. Great. That's the feedback we want, Daniel. But we're not just gonna say, right, Daniel said 2 weeks and now it's going to be every 2 weeks. there will be polls to look out for on the group. We want to go by the general consensus. So basically, whatever wins, and that's where we've involved you guys, even with the naming of everything to do with this new venture that we're going on. Because, you know, we want your input. We want to know what really fit. I see that Annie B had put a suggestion. Well, in the poll, Annie, on the group, there's a little bit where you can add your own suggestion. Add it.
Yeah.
And if that gets more votes than our other two get votes that we've got, but I know what I think of in my head, what I prefer, but I want the feedback from you guys. I want to see what you guys really want. And I think when you see our logo goes well with both titles that we've chosen.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's room there, Annie. You can put it in, and you know, people might agree with you, and your one might end up winning and getting more votes than everyone else's. Who knows? But
also, we're
go on.
We're sorry. We're both. What's the word?
Excuse me, everyone, but I do smoke like a trooper.
We're affiliated. Me and obviously Terry, we're affiliated. So, you know, you never know what comes in the future. And if there are any raffles or charity fundraising things that we do, we'll make sure to obviously have proof posted, and it will all be legit. So,
absolutely.
Definitely, like, oh my God, my eyebrow's falling. I think that's really important to mention as well. Definitely 100%.
Future beliefs, your hobby stroke. For me, metal detecting is the best for mental health. Do you know what, Future? I'd love to try it. I've got a spare,
Terry.
Well, what have you got though, Beth? Because I've looked into this hobby, and this hobby, if you go via Amazon, just like with the magnet fishing community, if you go via Amazon and you buy a starter kit, you get what you pay for. Pants, rubbish.
I've got two. Hang on.
Now there are cheap ones, and there are good ones, and there are bad ones. They look good, don't they?
This one was my G-Pops that passed away. He used to take
me. Yeah, you said that he did that. Yeah.
Look, it's proper old school.
Oh wow.
He had about, God, I think he had 7 at one point, and then that's my Dr. O1. Yeah.
Cool.
Got a spare if you ever fancy going.
Oh, I'd love to. Just need to fucking teleport, darling. You know what I mean? Because it's quite far. But I've got my bus pass coming, everyone. I've got my bus pass coming. So I'm going to be able to go nationwide now. The only thing is I will have Indy with me. So, yeah, we'll see what offers we get and where we end up. And hopefully I'm going to get a lot more videos out for Essex Magnet Hunters over the next 6 to 12 months. Now I've got Indy. I want to take her everywhere. I want photos of her everywhere.
She ought to be a little show dog. You could get her doing like little shows and whatnot.
Oh, she's so photogenic, bless her.
She's gorgeous.
Except when she's asleep. When she's asleep, she just snores like crazy.
Oh, she's lovely though. She's done you the world of good. You can see it when you talk about her. You're like
really, definitely. Right, are you controlling that or not? Because whenever people are typing now, it's just literally coming up on the bottom of the screen.
Yeah, I'm just tapping them.
Okay.
Hey, look what Paulie G says. Cheeky topo. He's getting Larry. Can you see?
Brave to shave. Beard off, bro. Oh, is that... No, you've put bead off, Paul.
Wow,
bead
Hannah,
off.
thank you. Oh, I need to work that out now, because that's yeah. I'll make sure we need to put that in and screenshot that. Thank you so much, Hannah. Wow, thank you. Oh, don't know what happened there. Thank you so much. I think Terry's fallen off, bless him. Can somebody drop Terry a message and just tell him to... There we go, he's back. Hey, up.
Oh, bless you, Hannah.
What happened there?
I pressed back on my phone again, didn't I?
You did that,
it ends the app. I know.
Oh,
I
Would
will get
somebody?
better and I will learn.
Yeah, it's good that we're doing this though, because it's helping us obviously know how to work it, what's best and what's worse. Would somebody be able to please share this onto onto Facebook for us? That'd be
How?
amazing.
There's no share option there, darling.
No, I've not. We can't do it from here, but I think obviously people in the comments
What the
can.
viewers can. I hope so. That'd be nice. If they could let us know, that'd be
Yeah,
awesome.
but there is a way. What I will do is I'll message Mark this evening and say, look, when we're live, how do we do it so people can watch and they can actually comment from Facebook as well? It's really good.
That'd be amazing.
Yeah, exactly. Somebody's put school. Oh, thanks, Hannah. Honestly, that's so kind. Bless her.
Smell you later. All right, Daniel, you take care, son.
See ya. So are you going to the fish stand? If so, I'll be there on the Sunday at about 5 in the morning.
5 in the morning.
I know, I know.
That's what time I'll be going to bed, Beth.
You know me.
I'll be waking up and I'll be going like, "Where's all the live streams?" And everyone will be packed up and going home.
We'll see you there then, Slack. Oh, it's going to be mint.
I'm going to be there in heart and soul.
I'm going to be like, I'll be calling you all the time and be like, you never guess what? Look.
Oh, brilliant. There's so many people going and they're all going to be going live during the event. So that's absolutely fantastic. The more of you that can go live during the day, the more that I can see. So more the merrier. Please do it. Please, everyone.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to be doing that. I'll probably get a little bit of footage and then just use my live as footage. Why not?
Do what we did, similar to what we did on the Birmingham collab. We did a couple of hours fishing in the morning.
Yeah.
And then take your camera. Leave it on your tripod if you want, but take the tripod, walk it up and down, talk to everyone, get them all on camera, and then they all want to look at your video. They'll all share the video with their friends and family, and before you know it, pops your uncle.
Oh, thank you guys for sharing White Welling Barnes.
Thank you so much for sharing, everyone. That's so nice of everyone.
I did have a selfie stick, but I think my sister's nicked it, so.
Well, this is like a selfie stick. This is what I use. It's a gimbal, but it's a motorized gimbal.
Oh wow!
Yeah, it's really good actually.
That's wicked. I'm gonna have to get one. Are they expensive?
£40 off Amazon.
Oh, that's not too bad.
For this particular one, Smooth X. It's called.
Tell you what, my hair. I need a haircut. My hair's just grown ridiculously long.
Well, it's longer than mine. But
yeah,
not by much. I'm telling you now, mine goes below my shoulders now, which is amazing.
It's crazy, isn't it? I had this cut to about here. Not my first video.
I've never had long hair, Beth. Never. This is the first time in my whole life that I've had long hair. Always wanted a ponytail, never had one. And then when I thought I've got no one to answer to anymore. I'm just happy about living my life how I live it. I thought, what with the COVID situation, it was the one small positive to come out of COVID. And it's been 19 months since I last had a haircut. So it's the longest it's ever been. The longest it's ever been. Oh,
thank you. Oh, Hannah, she's so lovely. Bless her. She can bring one down for me. Do you want some money for it, darling? Do you know what though? I noticed, I know when my mental health's getting bad. I get panic attacks, and I've had them this week, obviously, but the last 2 days, amazing. Thanks to all you guys. Yeah, me too, Hannah. But you see a slide in your self-care. I notice I start not doing what I usually do every week. I just can't be bothered. Sometimes you can go out. I was saying to Hannah, sometimes I wear my pajama top and just put a pair of jeans on and go out like that. I know. Terrible.
Yeah, well, I wasn't expecting this, everyone. So I've not really dressed for the occasion. I mean, look at what she's wearing. Look what I'm wearing. It really is beauty in the beast, isn't it? That's what we should name it. Beauty in the beast, mental health.
You could be the beauty and I want to be the beast.
That's funny.
I'm so scary. Sound like Kizzy.
It's going to be so good. No, it's really going to be good, everyone. And this is what you're going to expect. We're just going to be light-hearted. We'll be giving advice where we can give it and pointing people in whichever direction we think they need pointing.
Definitely.
And mainly our main goal in all this is to get people talking about it, not just it,
Mhm.
but their own mental health, their own issues, their own illnesses through
Thanks,
mental health.
Amanda.
The more you talk about it, the more that it's going to become, it becomes an obstacle that you can then
Mhm.
get over. And until you talk about it, until you get out there and face it head on, you can't. And that is what this show is going to be all about. And we really hope that you can all join us, and we hope you're all as excited as we are, because we really
Listen,
can't wait. We really can't wait. Roll on 9 days, Beth, because I'm really
I
looking
can't
forward to
wait.
it. I
It's
really
gonna
am.
go off. What I think we should
And
also do, which I think is really important, you know, in our introduction, we need to put a disclaimer before
mm,
we play and say we are not health professionals. We don't
hmm
claim. This is just truly from our hearts and our opinions and experience.
no, I mean, obviously, in my blurb, like at the beginning, when I go through my own mental health issues and what I've done and how I've
Yeah.
improved and things that I've learned, when I go through my blurb, I will literally come out and say that, what has worked, what hasn't, and just get everyone talking. Get everyone
Yeah.
talking. Let's do it. You're both beautiful. Look at that. If
Oh,
only.
thank you
If
guys.
only. She's beautiful, Fuchsia.
Look at her. She's.
No,
I'm
I'm
gonna.
not beautiful, mate. I'm
I'm gonna
not
steal
beautiful.
her.
But thank you anyway. I do appreciate it.
You are. And do you
Do
know
yeah.
what?
I'm
Inside
I'm
beauty.
beautiful on the inside, Beth. I'm beautiful on
Yes,
the
you
inside, and
are.
I believe that I am
Yeah.
on the
And it
inside.
shines through. We need to see more of that after the week that we've all had.
Mm.
It needs, you know, to really all come together. And I feel like this has really brought a lot of people together, what we're doing. I think it's amazing.
I think it will, and I think it will grow.
Yeah.
It will grow massively, and
Thank you,
it's
Paul.
exciting, and we appreciate everyone's help. If anyone's got some
Mhm.
links and that, please share them on our group,
Yeah.
magnets and mental health on Facebook. And if we can just help, one person, 10 people, 100 people,
Yeah.
then it's all going to
Literally.
be worthwhile. And and it gives us something else to do,
Mhm.
because we've both got our own mental health issues
Oh,
anyway.
yeah.
And you're
Mhm.
going to see that, people that don't actually know me, I actually go live every other day now. I used to do it every day, but recently I've gone down to doing it every other day. And I have a live on Facebook on the Essex Magnet Hunters group, and I talk about my own obstacles and things that I've had to go through in my life, and things that have created the mental health and anxiety and issues that I feel in my head.
Mhm.
And mental health, it goes to such a wide range, and no two are the same. No, you'll never find two people with exactly
Mhm.
the same diagnosis, with exactly the same condition. Mental health is vast, and it's, as much as we're going to be educating other people, we're going to be getting educated ourselves, because you guys are going to be telling us about your stories. And
Yeah.
we really are looking forward to listening, and let's all face our issues head on together, as one community. And we're all going to be there for one another, as we've
Exactly.
already been. We've already shown that. But this
Yeah.
group is what's going to do it. Someone just said they didn't do Facebook.
Oh,
There
yeah.
are
That's
people that don't do Facebook, and that's absolutely fine. It just means you're going to miss out on a little bit of the
mm,
content, or the polls, or things that we have interaction with within the
yeah.
community. You're going to miss out on, but you won't miss out on our shows as long as you're on
No.
YouTube. What we will be doing, everyone, and that is that the first episode will be getting broadcast from Little Miss Magnet's YouTube. And then the second one will be getting broadcast from Essex
Yeah.
Magnet Hunters YouTube, and then we'll alternate it one on the other every time we do an episode. We're not sure if it's going to be monthly, fortnightly, whatever yet, but we'll stick to the fact that it's definitely going to be monthly, and then we'll see what the feedback
Yeah.
is, and how well it is, and if it's really needed and people want to see more of it, then we will do more. And
Yeah.
you guys will have as much as a say in the shape of how we all progress, how this channel shapes out. It's going to be more of a chat show than anything else, I honestly believe. and it's going to bring us all closer together. And
definitely.
And I'll shut up now because I can talk for England.
No, I like it. I like listening.
I need to wet the palate anyway.
Make sure you go over to the Essex Magnet Hunters, because obviously when Terry goes live, we're going to alternate it between both of our channels. So if you go over to the Essex Magnet Hunters, make sure that you subscribe, click the bell.
You'll recognise the badge.
Yeah.
You'll recognise the badge.
Just over
it's
here.
The badge next to us. We're a team of three Essex boys, and we've all had our own issues over the last year. We only created Essex Magnet Hunters 13 months ago. And we're sponsored by a lovely company in Holland called Magnetar. Previously worked with Magnet Store. We've got friends far and wide. I'm also the elected representative now for Anglia region for the first official magnet fishing committee, which we're hoping is going to be the future of magnet fishing, in as much as that we'll make sure it never gets banned. Yeah. So as long as everyone continues to do it responsibly, and, you know, we don't need fighting. We certainly don't need infighting. You know, if you don't like someone, don't talk to them. That's absolutely fine.
Yeah.
But we don't want anything. We don't want any negativity whatsoever on our group, on our lives, in the chat.
No bullying.
We will be getting future moderators. So if you know, in the future, we'll probably be looking at a couple of mods. So, yeah, so you're all on trial. You're all on trial. So you don't moment.
3-month probation.
Yeah. We'll wait until they're 2.5 months in, and then we'll be like, no, we'll get another one in there. No, I'm only joking, everyone.
I'm really excited. I can't wait. I mean, I've always wanted to be able to do something like this, but it was a time and a place. And obviously me and Ted, we didn't always used to see eye to eye, did we?
We didn't.
There's a little bit of a bad smell, and
we've never met though, have we? We've never actually met, but it was just via third parties and hearsay, and you know how Chinese whispers go. Yeah. And you know, sometimes we all do things and all say things that we shouldn't, and we should maybe just, you know, take a step back before we actually splurt out some of the things that comes out of our mouths.
I've done it before as well.
We've all done it, Beth. We've all done it, but you know, getting to know you deep down now over the last week, and you accepted my apology, I accepted yours, and we've shown everyone that, you know, this is what it's all about. This is how it can be. It's improved both our mental health, and we know there's probably been people talking in the background. Do you know what? Couldn't fucking care less. Carry on, because I'm not. You know, to me, I don't care about stuff like that. No. What I care about is getting better, and using my experience and my wiseness. You can say, but you know, educating the world to an extent that, you know, let's make the world a better place. Our hobby is already a hobby that helps to do that. Future generations of people are going to love the fact that we're cleaning the waterways. You know, it's not the people in our generation, in our lifetimes, that are going to benefit, but our children's children will. And that's already a plus note, you know, in a world that's so full of anger and war and hatred, and it spills over onto social media, and it's an ugly trait, and it's a trait that I want to eliminate. I want to eliminate it from the community, and bring everyone together. And those that want to jump on board, you're all welcome. And those that don't,
we're all in this together. And it was mental health rates. This is going by Samaritans. Were already critical before. There was not enough money being put in before lockdown, whereas now they are. It's unbelievable how little they can't. They're overcapacitated. They can't cope. Now's the time where we all come together, and if there's not that help there right at this minute, because the world's in shambles, then we all need to look out and help each other, and not hold things against people. And magnet fishing's fun. At the end of the day, it's a damn rope and a magnet. It's not, you're not serving your country. You're not, you know, it's something that's a little bit of fun that the kids and all of us can get together and have a laugh doing. It's not turf wars either. I'm like, it's positivity. No, and let's use it as a tool for us all to help each other. Times are hard as it is. Do you know what I mean? Let's all come together.
The world has changed just in that little 12-month period.
Yeah.
You know, we're in a different world. We're living a different world that we was living 12 months ago.
Yeah.
and it's changing all the time. And a lot of people are waking up to the realization that in the world there's a lot of corruption, and there's a lot of you know, there's people in power, and there's professions out there that take their job just a little bit too seriously, and everyone, the world is wising up. And you know what's helping the world wise up? And that is, it's media. It's social media, the real media, not the big media tech companies, the BBC One, ITV. You don't hear the truth from them. You hear what the politicians want you to hear, what is chosen to be told. But the beauty is nowadays, with everyone having a 4K device and a recordable device on the end of virtually in your pocket, in your handbag, everyone's got one. And it's changing the world. It's changing the world. And
I mean, this way of doing it, this is like this StreamYard. It's like slice. I've not seen anything better since sliced bread. It's so easy to use. All you do is send link, boom.
It's so easy on the eye as well, though, isn't it?
Yeah. Is it prosthetically pleasing? Is that the word?
I think so. Yeah, pretty much. I think I would try and say it after you, Beth, but I'd probably get it asked about tit. But prosthetically, yeah, I think that's it. Prosthetically.
That was a big word for me. Yay!
Insubordinate. That's a big word for me.
Yeah. There you go, Hannah. Bang on, nail on head. It's having and showing respect for one another and our environment. Exactly. And Christine.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Christine. You two are so right.
And what we need, everyone, we need in this hobby, we need everyone has got to be pulling in the same direction when it comes to scrap. If you go for 2 or 3 hours and you only pull out a few little bits, and you look around and you think, well, there's no one looking, I'll just fucking put that once. No, don't do that. You put it in the bin. You put it, there's got to be a bin within 200 yards of where you're magnet fishing, right? So if you haven't got much out, at least have the responsibility to put it in the bin. If you're putting out more and it's heavy items and there's bikes involved, then dippers and scrappers. Everyone must use dippers and scrappers. It's the best. Honestly, it's the best site on Facebook for magnet fishers. And Rob Heathcock should be fucking knighted, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And you know,
up to Rob Heathcock as well.
And there is a third option, and that is take your scrap with you. But please, we need to stop people leaving it on the towpaths. We cannot have that anymore. That will get the hobby banned. You've only got to have a little girl fall over, God forbid, cut herself on a rusty bit of metal, get sepsema, you know, lose her precious little life, and the hobby will be down the drain. So please, we all need to pull in the same direction, and we all need to make that effort. And
another thing as well, I've seen this week: do not go in and get your magnets. What is it?
That's a hard one with me, Beth, and I will tell you why.
But there's someone
it's a hard one with me. If you're young or you're alone and you lose a magnet, or your magnet gets attached to something, and you think to yourself, you know, I'm going to get it. Get help first. Make sure that there's people that know that you're going in there first. Now, there are other YouTubers out there that will tell you, don't go in at all. It's not worth it. I understand where they're coming from. Health and safety wise, that's probably the best option. But today, the magnets are fucking good magnets. They're really good magnets, and they're expensive magnets. And the likes of Essex Magnet Hunters, we started Essex Magnet Hunters on a shoestring. We invested into the worst thing we could have possibly done, which was a starter magnet from Amazon. So that was like throwing £40 down the drain, because they barely pick up blinking cutlery. So then we had to go on to a different magnet, and then you want the bigger magnet, and you're always upgrading. And it's like, you know, you don't. Now, see, this is a test, isn't it? I've just forgot what I was talking about. Well, where was I going with that, Beth?
I'm not too sure. Don't go in after your magnets unless you're with somebody and do it the right way.
No, that's right. And all I was going to say was make sure that you've got plenty of people around you or to witness it if you have to go in the water. Because Essex Magnet Hunters, we've nearly lost our magnets probably over 20, maybe 30 times. We've never lost one because we have gone in.
Yeah.
We're in a position, and a lot of people are probably in a similar position out there, where if we lose a magnet, we can't replace it. We haven't got that financial backing. We haven't got that finance behind us.
Someone needs to create magnet insurance.
Yeah, well, now we're sponsored by Magnetar. We actually get
Yeah.
something called public liability insurance, and that goes with the group.
Wow.
So wherever we go now, if we shut off a road or we find a bomb or something like that, then at least we're insured to the fact. But that comes without sponsorship. But yeah,
Annie,
you
I think
shouldn't go.
Annie.
You shouldn't
I
go
think
into
Annie.
it.
Yeah, exactly. Annie's gone now. She went earlier, but Hannah, this made me laugh. I had to leave this up.
Ha ha ha! Prosthetic is an artificial limb, lol. What's she talking about?
Earlier on,
Prosthesis. Oh,
earlier on,
we
I
weren't
can't
saying
remember.
prosthetic. We
Oh,
wasn't saying prosthetic. I can't remember the word that we were saying, but I don't think it was prosthetic.
Aesthetically, it's probably my Leicester accent.
Typical EMH as well, but
Oh God, the East Mids accent.
I have. Well, no, I don't anymore. Blimey, I had testicular cancer. I was diagnosed with a tumor on a testicle about 11, 12 years ago now. And I had a prosthesis, which is a fake testicle put in when they took the other one out. And I had it removed last year because I didn't want it in anymore. I didn't like this fake entity.
No.
But that's what prosthesis means. Prosthesis is like a fake body component that's put inside your body that's not real. I think it's man-made, something like that. We're not the most, well, I'm not speaking for you, Beth. I'm not the most intelligent person, right? I try and say it how I see it, and I use my world of wisdom. But every now and then I do get my words complete arse around it. So, but yeah, I do apologise. There probably might be a few more swear words tonight than there will be when we eventually go live. I do, Beth. It's in all their videos. With Magnet Store, they made us stop. They did make us stop swearing. But our channel is a channel for over 18s. It's not for children. YouTube have got absolutely no problem with swear words. YouTube do not give a crap about swear words. I understand for a younger audience that we shouldn't be swearing, but this is not what this channel is about. This channel is going to have adults. We might have some young adults, but it's mainly going to be adults. But there's not going to be nothing on this channel that a child's going to want to watch. But we will do a disclaimer before the first proper.
I think it makes sense, and even before the live as well. Just say
we're not
training mental health.
The odd profanity might come out. I do apologise.
Hey, don't worry. I've got mine as just over 18s as well on all my videos. From what, I
think you've got to. Otherwise, you can't have comments anymore.
Yeah.
If you do it for children only, then you can't get comments, and then you can't get feedback.
I just used to bleep it out because my mum would watch them back, and then I'll get a text saying, "You said the B word" or something, and I was like,
"That's funny."
Yeah, my mum, bless her, great. She's like my best mate more than my mum. It's weird. Sometimes we want to. We couldn't live together again because we'd end up knocking each other out.
What's this? Look, you both said prosthetically pleasing. What? What are you on about, Hannah?
Oh, we were talking about how StreamYard looks, and we were saying it was aesthetically.
That's right. Yes, prosthetically. Right. Okay. So what does that mean then? We both said it was prosthetically pleasing. So prosthetically, I'd have to see what the actual definition, Hannah, is of prosthetically. But if it's got to do with prosthesis and prosthetic, then what we said, Beth, really didn't make any sense to the outside world. But it made every sense to us too. See, this is what, we're working on the same mindset.
You might have a bit of ADHD like me,
I think I had a stroke about 7 years ago and it was never diagnosed. I honestly do. I had this thing that went through the right-hand side of my body and my jaw froze up. And I went and fucking they had done some tests on me, an ECG test, and they said I was absolutely fine. But
were you on certain medication at the time? Because I forget that with my medication.
No, I wasn't. But
oh, bless you.
I was suffering with chronic heartburn at the time.
Bloody hell.
But that's a thing in the past. I still do get it a little bit. Yeah. I know some people have said it on my live, so I'll be moaning about heartburn.
Maybe it's I call it anxiety heartburn. And I get it. wearing my
Okay.
chest dead tight, and I'm like, oh, and you can't shift
I
it.
get it from fruit juice. So
Do
it's
you?
obviously the fruit juice
Sugar.
and the stomach acids
Yeah.
just react with one another terribly. And
Okay.
more so if I go, hello, Claire. More so if I go on like exercise, if I go for a walk on juice, then I normally get terrible heartburn.
Yeah.
Terrible heartburn. But no, this is
Hannah,
really good. I'm really happy with this.
amazing. Hannah's come up.
It really is
Hannah
good.
agrees with this. I think it would be good to put a trigger warning up just to cover our backs. I think it would be, yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
We could
Yeah,
have you
definitely.
reading it out, Tez. We could do like a little black and white screen after the intro, and then it could be
Yeah.
Tel going, all right,
Hmm.
boys and girls, it's
Before they see
Telly.
us.
Yes.
Absolutely. Before they see us, disclaimer comes up
Definitely.
straight after the intro. Yeah.
Yeah, because you've got the voice to like talk it clearly, whereas I've got like a bit of a weird accent, and I say water.
You've got a bit of a weird accent, and I say
I know.
water,
Yeah,
water,
water.
water,
Everyone's always thinks I'm from
cup
down
of
south.
water.
Water.
Doom,
You bit of
doom,
water.
snoof,
Get in the bath. We said bath like instead of TH, it's like double F. Bath.
bath,
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 isn't it?
BARF, bath.
Do you say cob, roll, or bap?
Cob roll. What the
Yeah,
fucking hell
like
is
a
a
little,
cob roll?
you know,
I've
like a
never
cob,
heard of a cob roll.
like a sausage bap, sausage cob.
Sausage bap. No,
Yeah, yeah.
down south we call baps women's breasts. They don't really mean anything other than that.
You know, bread roll.
Bread roll. I suppose it'd be similar to a bread bap or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Sausage bap. What's that? A sausage roll? Sausage sandwich?
Yeah, but you
Yeah.
get the rolls. You know, you get normal bread, then you've got like the cobs.
Cobs, corn and the cobs, darling. I know corn and the cob. I can't think of it. Cobweb,
Circular bread,
spiders, cobweb.
bread like a
Yeah.
bread like a in a circle.
Oh, I've seen funny shaped bread. Yeah, I call that snobby bread. But yeah, that's it's
A
I can never
roll.
afford bread like that, Beth. So it don't get purchased. I haven't got I haven't got a pallet for it.
Hannah says balm.
Balm,
Is that for like a club?
balmy. Is that balm or balmy? Is that BARMI and then exclamation marks? Hannah, I can't see that.
She says I'm water.
I
Balm.
need to go to an optician's bad. I will be wearing glasses probably for our first episode.
I had my glasses on yesterday. Shall I go and put them on?
I've got a cheap pair that I use. I'll get them, but
TK.
I can read the chat if I wear them. I can't really read it without them.
So I need to get a kibble and I need to get an extra battery pack.
Oh, that's so good. Look, TK.
Hey, look, we're matching.
Oh my god, we've got the same fucking glasses, Beth.
Dude, we should. I'm glad we're seeing eye to eye.
Did you pay £1.50 for yours out at the pound shop? Because I did.
I got mine free.
Typical. TK.
I need them. Literally free work.
I could do with a tea cake right now, Barnsley.
Oh,
really
have you ever had a Welsh cake?
Yes, yeah, I think I have. And I quite like a carrot cake, but I can't stand the vegetable carrot.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm quite partial to a bit of cake.
Hi, Top Ball. Hey, Claire.
Hello,
we call
Top
them
Ball.
rolls, yeah. Yorkshire.
We call them rolls,
bread
yes.
cake. Yorkshire
Yeah,
pudding.
the roll, a bread roll.
A bread roll.
Crusty, what they were known for more in the southeast, and that's crusty rolls. You have a fresh crusty roll.
Oh, I love a crusty bacon bap. We've got a
beard on
Hannah.
one side. It's really bad.
What, your beard?
Yeah, it's not. It just needs trimming and that, you know.
Yeah,
but
I
I'll
have
do all
that
that
problem
before
as
the first
well.
one.
I need to get a little bit closer with the razor.
Oh, shut up, girl.
Oh,
you know.
hey up. Hannah says balm is in something round that you put. That sounds rude.
Well, I've never heard of balm. I've heard of balmy, Hannah, but not balm. I'd say you actually come under the category as a bit balmy. Balmy
We
girl,
all
you
do,
are.
eh?
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh, that sounds.
You learn something every day.
Yeah, that's not PG. I've got such an immature mind. Balm is in something that you put sausages on. I thought you meant in. Chip Stotty. That's
Oh,
new.
right.
Hey, June. Bath is what you do after a
Hello,
night
June.
out. Hey,
A chip
June.
stotty. Now, stotty, I do know what a stotty is because I lived in Newcastle and I used to have this big fuck off bread roll called a stotty with cheese
Yeah.
savoury in it with lettuce, and it was stunning. And I've never. Hi, June. No, it's lovely for you to join us, darling. I've never had a stotty since because there's no comparison down here. But a stotty was massive. It was gigantic. It was bigger than a foot long Subway. It was just huge,
Jesus
but it was
Christ.
round. It was like a
Yeah.
round bread roll.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have heard of stotty before.
There's like the thing.
Absolutely, Martin. I agree with that, mate. That's
Yeah.
what Bath is. What you do
Hell yeah.
after a night out.
My
20
someone
years
I
younger.
used to know from Manchester was saying that they get a bread roll and they put a pie in it. It's the weirdest thing ever, and they eat it like that. And I was like, no, we don't do that down here. We just get a chip butty.
I've heard about the chocolate bars, though. People put chocolate
Oh,
bars, they take them into a
yeah,
chippy and then get them battered.
yeah,
And
yeah.
I reckon that'd be really nice because the contents will probably just melt in your mouth. Sweet
We'd
and
always,
savoury at the same time.
yeah.
It will,
I always used
that
to
is
put them
something
in.
I'd like to try. That's on my bucket list, that is.
Do it, do it. Why not? Eh? Lazy Lovers Magnet Fisher says that's the one cob the size of a dinner plate.
Yes,
Oh,
honestly, the
God.
size of a dinner plate. And I used to have that for my lunch break every day when I lived in Newcastle.
Oh, that's good though.
I
I
love,
love bready
love
stuff.
that.
Hannah says, haha, or a bin lid, huge balm. Not Nigel
Balm.
North massive blah, I can't get my words out. Northern
Nigel's joined the room. Hello,
magnet
Nigel.
fishing.
It's only a test, mate, pretty much for the
Yeah.
for our
40,
first one. We're just getting ready, getting used to the software and the stuff that we can do and play about with our matching glasses on. You've seen it, Nigel. Look, we're a bit like Eric Wise, Morecambe and Wise, mate. We're like the modern version of Morecambe and Wise. But thing is, she's a lot prettier than Pete, mate.
Poor Pete.
Oh, he's fucking handsome. You're handsome, sunshine. If you ever watch this back, Pete, you're fucking handsome, son. But
You'll
I'm
have to let me know if
sorry.
you want me to leave it up or whether we should leave this one up. I removed the first one. This has been a really good live,
Yeah,
this has.
no, I think leave this one up. Remove the
Definitely.
first one because the audio was all over the place. So
Yeah.
and this is not going to be the last time we do it.
No.
I'll get bloody phone calls when I'm on live. Piss off.
You want to
Right, they're
turn
gone.
find out on your phones the settings of turning it off whilst you're live.
Yes, yeah, I need to do that, especially when we're going to be using the phone
Yeah.
for the main thing. But yeah, no, it's going quite well. It will be on a tripod. I won't be just using the gimbal when we're actually doing the show. It will be on a tripod.
Hannah says a Wigan butty, Beth, pie and bread. Oh, that's it. Yeah, Wigan, beautiful. Apparently they're really nice. And I was like,
Yeah,
really?
but
And
I
I
wouldn't
really
have
want to try
bread
it.
with a pie. I might have some bit of bread and butter to mop up the insides of a pie once you finish with it on a plate. But it
I
just
love bread
shows you
and
how
butter.
everyone's different from different regions, doesn't it? You
Yeah.
know?
Nice says you're very testing. Claire says, haha, famous in Scotland. And he says, hi, hi. Christine says, you both are beautiful. Oh,
Oh,
thank you.
Christine, you know, that's not the first person to say that, Beth. And I think you really need to go to Specsavers, darling, and invest in some eyewear
You can
because
have
you
my
know
glasses. Mine are winding me
to
up.
my left, I admit she's very beautiful, but
Thank
darling,
you.
I'm not beautiful. I'm beautiful on the inside. I'm beautiful on the
That,
inside. So
it shines
everyone
through.
will get to know me. Everyone will get to know me really well. I can't shut up, and
No, that's true. That's true. But I'm
I
the
do
same.
talk for fucking England, but I love it. I love it
Best
all.
way to be. Best way to be.
It's so nice. What a lovely thing for Christine to say.
I
I'm
know.
sure she's a
Thank you.
subscriber on the channel. I'm sure I recognise that name.
I think she
Christine.
yeah.
Christine, you're a subscriber to Essex Magnet Hunters, aren't you, darling? I'm sure I've seen that surname
Yeah.
in my comments section. I'm sure I have. But it's not an English surname, is it, Christine?
No, is it
Strauben.
Danish?
Strauben?
Is it Danish or German?
Possibly, yeah,
Hmm.
maybe. No, it'd be nice to find out, really.
Glasses. Christine does wear glasses. Oh no,
Well,
he's definitely
I haven't got
beautiful.
prescription glasses. These are literally, I've never been prescribed glasses. I've always had 20/20 vision. But I was a bus driver for 18
Okay.
years. And when you're a bus driver, you have to look at the very furthest point of view. You can't look at the
Mm.
car in front of you because you'd be having accidents left, right, and centre. You have to look 2, 3, 4, 500
Mm.
yards in front of you the whole time. So your
God.
vision becomes very good at long sighted, not so good at short sighted.
Yeah.
And they say that once you hit 40, 45, your eyes start deteriorating. Well, I'm 47, and I think I now need my first prescription glasses.
Yeah. Have you
Um,
been here?
yeah, I'll be more comfortable wearing them, knowing that I'm not doing my eyes any more damage than I need to be, you know.
Hmm.
But right
Definitely.
now, I can read everything. It just
Mm.
everything's coming up
That's
perfect when
good.
I wear these. It's lovely.
I've had these too long. I need to get the lenses knocked out and
Higher.
some new ones in.
Mm.
Top Ball says, when are we going to do the mental health lives?
The 2nd of October.
Yeah.
2nd of October, top ball, and it will be at 8 p.m. GMT or BST, Greenwich Mean Time, British Standard Time. 8 p.m. in the UK, mate. It will be going live. The very first episode. We've got a really good show, we're hoping, lined up, and a fantastic intro that we're not sharing with anyone. We want
No.
everyone to join in to watch it, because I wanted to swear then, but I'm not going to swear just for the sake of it.
Let
Bloody
it
hell!
out.
It
Go
was
on.
honestly, when our friend done us this, and he sent it over, we looked at it, and I've already said that, Hannah. I've already said Beauty and the Beast, so. You know, I know. See, 1 minute I'm getting called beautiful, next minute I'm getting called a
That's
beast.
cool, Christine.
But bless
Oh,
her. Oh, look, Emma on her way home from work in Sweden. How you doing, Emma? Hope
Sweden.
everything's well.
We.
Yeah,
You
this has been a
Sweden,
good life, Beth. Look, it's
amen.
51 minutes already. You know,
I know. I know. Little one's in
mad.
after school club, so I'm out to party for another hour.
Absolutely, Annie, and I agree with what Annie just said. It is in the eye of the beholder, Annie. It is.
Massively.
You know.
Looks die and heart and soul will continue.
Well, yeah, people die as well, Beth. You know, and
You're
I'm
born dying.
47, so I'm probably lucky if I've got another 40 years in me. But my
Oh,
old
you
man
have.
died at 67 and my mum died at 68.
Yeah.
So I've probably got another 20 years inside of me. So who knows? Who
But we're
knows?
going to enjoy every single day from now on.
Yeah, I think
It's
so.
going
I
to be
think it's
bloody
going to be really
amazing.
good. And I think this is just going to go from strength to strength. I'm sure everyone would
Massively.
agree. We want everyone to be as excited about it as we are, because I think it's going to be make cracking television. You know, it really
Yeah.
is.
I I remember when I first thought of it, and it was just like on and off for ages, and I was like, it kept coming into my head. I was like, I need to do something about it. And then obviously with my mental health, and there was certain things that people didn't know about me, like always like
Mm-hmm.
no wonder people question me all the time because they didn't obviously understand my condition, didn't tell everyone. Now I'm ready to just tell my story, not be ashamed,
Mm-hmm.
embrace it for who I,
Mm-hmm.
because I've come on so much and I've grown so much, and now like there's nothing, like it's all out
I
there,
feel I have.
everything's there
I
down.
do. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I've got nothing now to hide. Like it's all out there, and I can just talk freely now.
It's better to talk. It's better to talk. You know,
Definitely.
people, so many people with mental health problems, they just keep it all hidden away from the
Yeah.
world. They go through it alone. And one of the worst things you can do with mental health, I think, is suffer in silence.
Mm.
You know, the world is not the most nicest place anymore. And there are some horrible things in our world.
Yeah.
And I'm not just talking the likes of companies or people or professions. I'm talking traits, you know, and
Yeah.
it's something that we want to eliminate. We want
No
everyone
one's
to
perfect.
consider everyone.
Yeah.
And no, it's gonna go really well. We're gonna. I've been doing my own Facebook lives on our Facebook group now
Yeah.
for nearly 3 months, and I've had letters, I've had cards, people telling me how much I'm helping them.
That's what matters.
And it's been music to my ears to hear that, you know, I didn't set out to help anyone, Beth. I set
Mm.
out to tell my story, and you know, the emotional side of me took over. And you know, a lot of people in my community know me from day dot, and they know everything that's happened to me over the last
Yeah.
15 years. And it's you know, it's enough that would kill most people.
Yeah.
But
And
with
it's
the
not a funny, it's
strength
not
of
a funny thing
everyone,
as well. Some people,
absolutely, with the strength of everyone, with the strength of my friends, with discovering the magnet fishing community, which was just an amazing discovery 13, 14 months ago. And, you know, we've just been looking onwards and upwards, never backwards. All the feedback has been amazing. My Facebook Lives has been amazing. You
yeah,
brought this idea to me because
yeah,
you saw one of my lives and you was like, you
exactly.
know, would you like to do it with me? And I was like, do you know what, Beth? I think it would make cracking TV. So yeah, absolutely, let's do it. Let's get it out there. Let's
Amazing
help.
what It's amazing what a little bit of miscommunication that can go between two people, how easy
Absolutely.
it is to stay calm, put everything that people are, at the end of the day, I've heard a lot of stuff recently that I didn't even know that it happened to me. Like I was like, oh really? I did this. I had no idea. Put it
Mm,
aside, contact the person. I just rang you up and I was like, I've had outbursts in the past because of my mental health and my
mm.
condition, and I see things differently. Sometimes I jump the gun and I see things not through clear eyes, but from
No,
what
I do.
happened trauma in the past.
We can all do that. We can all
Yeah.
do that.
And I'm glad we put it aside. We said whatever, so, so and so or whatever's been said, load of BS. We spoke and we actually, I'm surprised, I'm sad we didn't do it sooner because we really get on. It's amazing.
We do. But you didn't really
Yeah.
listen to me, Beth, did you? Because you're still wearing a lot of makeup. And I told you
It's
to not wear as
merged.
much
Look,
makeup.
no, I'm getting
Because
better.
everybody, no, I know you haven't got as much on as you normally have. And I hats off to you for that, darling. But do you know what, everyone? She don't need it, does she? And the more people that tell her that, I think would be better because, you know, she's got some
Bless
issues
her.
as well. And
Look,
it's wrong. You
my
know, the
big one's
community has
this.
given me a confidence, Beth.
Yeah.
And there's no reason that you shouldn't be feeling that very same confidence. You
I'm
don't
getting a
need the
lot
makeup,
better.
darling. You really don't.
Oh,
But
you sweet.
I've, you know, hands up, hands up. I've said some fucking horrible things, and you know, I even called you fucking Congo the clown. I think at one time.
I've been called a lot
It was
worse. And
purely
you know
because of the
what?
makeup, and it was like, well,
Yeah,
she looks a bit like a fucking clown to me. But I
yeah,
didn't. I did. It was
yeah.
the mental health part of my illness,
Outbursts.
and
Yeah,
it's now it's become apparent that, do you know what, this is rife. Everybody does this.
yeah,
Everyone has these thoughts. Keep them to yourself. Don't broadcast them. Don't talk about people behind people's backs. It's
yeah,
not worth it. If you've got a problem with someone, you go and see that someone. You talk to them.
yeah.
You know, if you
And if
can't
that
send a message,
person's
do what
gonna,
Beth did. She
yeah,
called me,
yeah.
and
Some
no,
people
and
won't. Like
I
if you're
feel
not
ashamed,
open,
Beth. I feel
yeah.
ashamed that I've
Don't be
spoke about you like that.
ashamed. I've said and done
But I
things
do
about
feel
people in the
ashamed.
past, and you can read things incorrectly as well. Like with my ADHD, I've had my PTSD in the past with what happened, and I can see men in different light, or someone can make a joke or say like a certain comment, and I will take that in my mind and take offense far too quickly, jump the gun,
Mm-hmm.
boom, shut off, shut out,
Mm.
and read the situation completely wrong. But doesn't mean that you have to be completely and utterly obliterated and
No.
scorned. No, 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 no. People have trauma. People, and if you're not
Mm-hmm.
open to mental health, then maybe this isn't the place, for you to be.
Absolutely, I agree
You
with
can't
that
be
100%.
closed-minded, especially in this world. You've got to open it up and see it from both sides.
I mean, I've had messages from people in the last few days, funny enough, that have said,
Yeah,
very
thanks
good
to you.
luck with it. Very good luck with it all. Think it's a fantastic idea. But do you know what? It's not for us. It's
Yeah,
mental health is not something that I personally experience. And I say to them, you know, hats off to you. And if it's not meant, if it's not for you, you're not going to gain anything out of the group.
no,
Then by all means, pass it by. You know, this isn't the group for you.
thanks,
But
Anita.
fucking embrace. You know, all I can say to these people is I really hope that you never have mental health problems, because you know we can even educate people that might not even have any problems yet, but it hits 1 in 4 people, and that is a statistic that's going to get higher and higher and higher, because you know we're in a world where the rich get richer, the poor get poorer. You know, everything's out of control. The
Yeah,
establishment, the controlionarism. That's a long word, and it might not even be a word, but it sounded good. And yeah, there's so much going on in the world that mental health is just going to be getting worse and worse for more people.
yeah,
Whether it's debts that have brought it on, whether it's family or the loss of a loved one, or multiple, you know, and
Um,
it can be all of the above, or it might
yeah,
be none of the above.
I noticed the last 2 months like who what are my triggers and like who I just need to not be around because I lost, and this is, I never victimized myself, you know, Terry, I spoke to you in depth about it, but
Mm,
I'm just talking openly the last month about everything, not for me, but for
mm,
so people can relate, or they can see a vulnerable side and be like, do you know what? It's okay to be like that. It's okay to talk about. It doesn't matter what it is. If someone gets a reaction from whatever you're feeling and they're making you feel bad for that, then that's on them. They've obviously got something going on, and never take it to
absolutely.
heart.
Yeah. Yeah. I
But
agree with
I
you.
lost 3 friends in less than the space of a month. Two through mental health, cancer, and then one of my friends lost their beloved family member, and the nicest people in the world. You don't know what's going on through people's heads. You do not know
Mm,
what's going on inside someone's head. You know what I mean?
mm,
So
mm.
please don't judge anyone, guys.
So
If you're not,
true, and that is
yeah, if
so
you're not,
true.
no one's perfect, and just make sure that you put support out there.
You
You
might
check on
think,
people.
you know, individually, people might think, oh, I've been really wronged by that person, though. Okay, fair comment, but you don't know what is going on in that person's head at that time that you were wronged.
You
And you know, this is where my little rant about forgiveness and that was you know, coming into the community the last couple of days, because you know, everyone deserves a second chance no matter what. And I
yeah,
think, you know, when it comes to friendships, relationships, everyone deserves that second chance. You know,
yeah,
we're all human and we can all make bad decisions,
yeah,
but you know, without the chance of, you know, being forgiven,
yeah,
then you're pretty much an outcast.
yeah.
And I don't mean that as reference to anything, but that's
No,
what outcast
no, it's
means.
true.
You become an outcast, and
Yeah.
it's not nice, you know.
But
Um,
sometimes people deal with their mental health in different ways. Like sometimes I like magnet fishing. I walked away from magnet fishing because I needed time
mm,
to myself to get over my issues and
mm.
reflect and just be alone for a bit. I just needed time out. And that's okay. It's okay to do that for yourself. You should
Of
never feel
course it
bad
is.
about that. Yeah.
No, no, you
And
shouldn't feel bad, and it's good that you come back. And you know,
yeah,
most people have been so welcoming,
yeah,
and it's been lovely. You know, we haven't all seen eye to eye, and that's not just us, Beth. That's a lot of people in the
yeah.
community. But all I've ever tried to do is repair bridges and build bridges with
You
people.
can try, yeah.
You can
And
try, and you know, I'll die trying, me.
yeah.
But
And
you know,
sometimes,
you'll never get everyone to like you. It
yeah,
will never happen. You know, I've always like kind of pointed at myself and said that I'm like Marmite. You know, because of the things that are happening in my life. You know, some
yeah,
people have really loved me and taken to me, and some people just seem to fucking hate me. And you know,
that's,
and that's
no,
my children inclusive, my two eldest, and I still love you both so very much. If you ever do see this video, Weston Chris, you know I love you unconditionally. But that's
you
neither here
always
nor there.
mention that.
People will hear more about that on the first
Yeah,
episode when I do my
that,
little bit. It'll only be brief, but you'll be to the point. People will know that why, you know, during the year of 2019 and 2020, I didn't want to be on this planet anymore.
yeah,
But you know, with the love and help and care of everyone and the wonderful magnet fishing community, I feel like there is light at the end of the tunnel.
hmm,
It's a journey, and it's not going to be a switch, and it's not going to be instant. But I honestly believe that I'm heading in a better place. I'm heading in the right direction. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Everyone, keep your fingers crossed for me, please. And if you haven't subscribed to Essex Magnet Hunters, but you've subscribed to this pretty girl over here, over there,
yeah,
please subscribe to Essex Magnet Hunters. I'd really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Me and the lads, me, Adam, and Pete, we've got 80 videos up on the channel now. I think only 40, 46, 47 of them are actual hunts. Then we've got about 7 unboxing videos, and we've got about 30 odd shorts. So we've got plenty of content, and there'll be plenty more to come in the future. Plus, if you want to see episode 2 of our show, you're going to have to be subscribed anyway.
yeah.
So
And the
make sure
Facebook
everyone goes
group.
and subs. That'd be wonderful.
Yeah, I think
The Lassenman. The Lassenman.
oh, that's I love. He's lovely. He's one of
Is he
he's
lovely? You're
from the
lovely.
get
You are
go. He's
Lassen.
been
I
trust
don't
from
know
the
you,
get
mate.
go.
Sorry.
He's
I
been
meant
there
my
since day
pleasure.
one. Bless him.
Absolutely. And there are, you know, there's nasty people in every walks of life. Unfortunately, you're never going to get every single person you meet to like you. You're
And
never going to get every person
yeah,
to accept you. There will be people that will judge you,
mm,
but rise above. My
I
advice is rise
yeah,
above it. Rise
I've had
above it and
moments
be
as
the better
well.
person.
I've had moments in life where I've not been a nice person, but I know now that obviously how
I
far
have.
I've come.
I have.
Yeah, but that's okay, and we reflect on it. It takes a bigger person to admit the
That is why
problem.
life
Yeah,
is one big learning experience, Beth,
it
and
is.
you learn
Yeah,
from everything that you do wrong in your life. You learn, and you
you
make
come back.
sure that you learn from that lesson,
Yeah,
and you continually improve yourself as a human being.
yeah,
And you know, if
definitely.
we can all do that, we wouldn't live in this world that we live in at the moment. You know, all these risks of wars and nuclears and what have you. You know, it would be more of a place that no hate is needed, just love. You know, that's all we need.
Don't hate, appreciate.
Love both your channels. I knew you as a subscriber, Christine.
Thank you, darling.
Yeah,
Claire
that's
says,
so lovely to see.
thank you, Claire. Bless her.
Bless her. Is that
Is that,
Claire from? That's Claire from Glasgow, isn't it?
is it? Oh, she's
I
gorgeous.
think that's Paul's Claire. Is that tall Paul's Claire? I
Is
think
it
it is.
Mr.
No, Claire
Shiny
here for the
Craig's
fan. I might be wrong, Claire.
007
Don't take
babe?
offence if I am wrong. I'm sorry, darling.
Oh, haven't seen any show from you on the channels I watched. Just needed to stop watching YouTube for a while. Okay, that's
Oh,
that.
bless you. And that
Yeah.
happens. That's normal. You know, we all go through different parts in our life
Mhm.
where sometimes you've got loads of time, an abundance of time, and other time
Yeah,
there's not enough time in the day. So, you know, we
exactly.
don't expect subscribers to watch everything that we do. Your support is enough.
Yeah.
You know, having your support, your comments, the occasional like on a video, we couldn't ask for more. We really couldn't.
And there's going to be so much on here that,
That's good to
and we've
hear.
got
That's good
our
to hear.
face. Yeah, we've got our Facebook group as well, where you can come on, drop us a message if you want to come on, or you want to do, we're going to do like we could call it tea talk or something, where we
Yeah.
come and discuss, and you want to be anonymous, write to us on our inbox, but make sure you put anonymous in there, and we can read it out and talk to you about our aspects and like our outlook of it as well, if you
We
if you
are going
guys
to be having guests, and
yeah,
we've already got the first 2 or 3 penciled in, probably more than that, 3 or
yeah,
4,
top
um,
secret though.
from all over the world as well. We're going to have people from across the pond in the UK, Europe, and probably Asia. And we've got a lot of fans in Indonesia. We have, Beth,
Yeah,
and Indonesia,
that's
India, and China.
amazing.
Funny enough, we love you guys. We love you.
Yeah, definitely, massively.
It is. See, look, Claire.
Oh,
That's
you could
tall
just get
Paul's Claire.
warm. She's got, I was saying the other night, she's got such a warm
Lovely,
vibe about
lovely
her.
lady.
She
Lovely,
is
lovely
gorgeous.
lady. Lovely fella. He tried to ring me the other night, but he had no reception, bless him.
Oh no, bless them
It was all
both.
pixelated, and I was like, Paul, I can't understand you anyway. I said, but now I can't even fucking see you. But no, he was
Oh,
good.
they're a lovely couple.
That's smart. That's good to hear, Christine. It's good to hear. You know, there is support out there, and you need to, you know, it sounds like you already have, darling. You know,
Hmm.
the way that mine started when my mental diagnosis, November 2019, was Pete and his missus forced me to go to the doctor.
Yeah,
And I weren't interested. I didn't want to go to the doctor. But for a quiet life, I thought, well, it's not going to change my mind. I'll go. And they dragged me
yeah,
there. And that was it. That was the diagnosis. That was when the doctor asked for all my driving licenses, my motorbike, my car, my bus. And she said, please, can you send them back to the DVLA? We're going to revoke your license. And
hmm,
she said, you know, you can get them back in the future, hopefully, if you get better. She said, but
yeah,
right now, she said, it's not going to be safe for everyone to, you know, be on the road with me, because my mental state at the time was just really bad. And for people to see how far I've come, that I was
I
in a
see
position
firsthand.
that I just wanted to kill myself. And now I'm in a position where I'm thinking, hold on a minute, no, that's probably
Tables
the
are turned.
furthest fault from my mind right now.
Yeah.
So I can share that experience with people, how it's helped me, how certain charities have been just so fucking amazing, especially Mind Charity. Shout out to Mind Charity. That I know they do all different regions all around the UK. My one is North and North East Essex, but yeah, they've been amazing for me, and I'm still got counselling now, 19 months later. So I'm not ready. And then they know that I'm not ready, and I'm still a work in progress, but I'm learning all the time.
Exactly. And also, I just want to include, it's not a laughing matter when people have mental health and maybe they do have outbursts, or they're triggered, or they're panicky. It's not funny. It really is not funny. So if you ever see
Everyone's
someone
life is a roller
struggling,
coaster. You get very high times in your life, and you get very fucking low times as well. And
don't push someone over the edge. It's not worth it.
Yeah, some people might have everything going right in their life right now, and they look at people with mental health problems and they just think, oh, you know, poor sod. Okay, fair enough. But, you know, something happened to us in our lives that made our minds start to not think like the normal person anymore. You know, not to really give a shit about being on this mortal coil.
Yeah.
You know, the help that is out there, it done enough to change my mind, and it's improving. I feel it's improving. It is a work in progress, but I feel like I'm making giant leaps at the moment. So long may it continue.
Yeah, I've noticed, and this, obviously we've yet to meet when obviously we sort of get together. I can come up to you anyway because I've got my car. But
good. Yeah, rub it in, thanks.
Hey,
yeah,
you
you've
can
got a
borrow
driving
it.
license in the car. Yeah, well, I'm not allowed one, Beth, but no, it's absolutely fine. I'm
No, but we could go get a Mackey's. We do it in true Magnet Fishing style.
Now she's talking, everyone. Well, blimey.
I'm not the kind of, you know, if I ever, not that I ever want to go on another date in my life, but if I ever did in future go on a date, I always say, I'm not the fine wine and dine kind of girl. Take me to Mackey's and I'm happy.
Oh, absolutely.
Not materialistic at all.
Can't beat a McDonald's. Oh. It might be shit for you, but fuck me, does it taste nice?
It's damn God good. Do you know what, though? They stopped doing the breakfast wraps, and it broke my heart.
Yeah, I used to love them. The little ones, the little £1.29 ones. Oh, they were so yummy. I weren't too keen on the bacon flatbread. I thought that went very cold, very quick, and it became like cardboard in your mouth.
Yeah.
But the wraps were just so light and beautiful. Oh.
They're amazing.
Yeah, the bigger breakfast wrap you're talking about with the hash brown in the middle as well. Oh, that was stunning. They stopped doing that today completely.
Yeah, they're not bringing them back. Apparently, I went to the drive-through the other week and I asked them.
You'd have thought that that's got less bread in it, being a tortilla. Yeah. You know what I mean? It'd have been probably more healthy to do it that way than in a burger bun.
And they get rid of the waste of the breakfast. Do you know what I mean?
Mad.
Madness. Top Ball, what do you mean by "Are you tired, hun"? Someone's put.
I think because you're all slouched and just like, you know.
Oh no, I'm just chilling.
She's comfy and she's chilling. She's been at work all day, Top. She's been at work all day.
Guess what's happening this weekend as well, Tez?
Go on.
Scotty B from Patriot Magnetics.
Yes.
Is doing an amazing. Go on, you tell him.
24-hour event he's doing in Manchester, and I'm going to be there in heart and mind, but I can't be there in body and soul. I'm hoping everyone goes live. Yeah, he's doing a 24-hour event for Help for Heroes. He's an ex-squaddy himself. He's a lovely, lovely guy. If you haven't checked him out, Patriot Magnets, absolutely amazing. A credit to the community. Top guy, top Mrs. B, you know, and yeah, if you can get down there, please, everyone, get down there and support him. It's for a fantastic cause. There's also going to be fantastic giveaways, raffles, fantastic prizes. The sponsors of the event is Magnet Store. So you're going to get some top decent quality prizes there.
Yeah,
but you're going, aren't you, Beth? You're actually going to make an appearance on Sunday, which is brilliant.
I'm going to be coming down middle of Sunday night. Fishing.
Sunday night, it'll be over by Sunday night, darling.
No, Sunday, early Sunday morning, sorry, Saturday.
Right.
So basically,
Saturday
I'll be
night,
there.
Sunday morning. Okay,
I get mixed up. You know what I'm like. Just look at my hair colour, it explains a lot.
I used to be blonde. I'm more of a silvery
Not
grey
anymore.
brown now.
But yeah, I'll be down. Bye, Christine. Bless you. I'll be down middle. Yeah, early very very early Sunday morning. Like we're talking 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. With hashtag Team Kes and the new Magneteer. She's lovely. And yeah, I'll be come down. I'm trying to convince. I think it's probably 99.9% that some of the Charles clan might be nipping up to say a swift hello and just show the support. But I can't 100% put the stamp on that as of yet. But fingers crossed, eh?
It's too far for me. It's
Going to
just
be
too
amazing.
far.
I know. I would have met you halfway and picked you up, but
Yeah, even that'd be out of my mate. I couldn't even get a Romford, darling, let alone fucking halfway. But it's only, it's only now, and it's only this event. Hopefully I'll be there with all the future events, including an event that we're going to be doing in Essex. There is going to be an Essex Magnet Hunters event that we're going to try and get quite a few people to. We've got 2 places in mind where we've been given permissions from the owners of the waters. Now, one of them, we could quite easily fit 50 magnet fishers in a row. And the other one is a very, very famous location in Essex near Thurrock. It's a private pond, but this pond, bloody hell, I used to be doorman at the pond. Right next to the pond was this club, and I used to be doorman there when I was 21, 22.
Don't name it in case.
So much stuff. No, I won't. So much stuff went missing in that pond. I know there's been police divers in that pond. They have pulled a few bodies out over the last 20 years. But the owner of the land is one of our subscribers, and he stayed with Adam on his last, which is Rupert Ruxoff, Adam. He stayed with Adam on his last hunt, and he stayed with him for the day. And he's now become a subscriber of ours. He owns the area in Thurrock, and we've been given permission. So we're going to try and do an event for there and possibly one for Romford. But that won't be until probably the end of the year, if not possibly early 2022.
Oh, I'm there anyway. I'm there. Count me in. Who's Top Ball? What's your name? Do I know you?
Yeah, I've not noticed the name before,
no.
Top. Oh, bless you, Claire. I think Hannah said something similar as well. I will be there. I will be there in heart. And you guys, because everyone's going to be going live, I'll be there on your lives as well. So I'll try and share your lives and give you a little bit more traffic your way.
We could do this. We could do this. Get some. We can do 3 or 4 guests,
providing your mobile phone signal's okay.
Yeah, and stop people walking past and ask them a few questions. Give them a little interview.
Fucking hell.
Have a fake microphone. Like
Terry Wogan. I used to get called Terry Wogan at school because he used to be on everything when I was a kid.
Yeah.
But he had a microphone, didn't he? He had the microphone. It was this really thin microphone that had like a little lollipop on top of it. Yeah. Bless him. He's dead now. Rest in peace.
I know. I used to love all
so many are. So many are.
I know.
But no, it's going to be a great event. It's a great cause. We're right behind you, Scotty. We really are. Gutted we can't come, but we will meet you soon, mate. I will meet you soon. Really looking forward to that. Mike. What, Mike is in Magnetic, Mike?
Oh. Yeah, on them.
Possibly.
I think it's a Mike I've got on Facebook.
Seems to know us. So I'm thinking it's that Mike. But I could be wrong, and if I'm wrong, no offence, Top Ball.
Mike.
No offence. The world is a vast place, and there's a lot of people in it, mate. A lot of people.
It's too big.
And you're just one person. And we're just one people, no?
I always think it's dead crazy. I sit here like randomly for an hour thinking every person in the world is completely, there's just one version of you. Everyone's different, like made up of all.
I agree to a certain extent, but I met my doppelganger once. Do you know what a doppelganger is?
Like say if you see someone that looks like Colin Farrell, you like poor man's Colin Farrell. Yeah.
I was driving a bus down Head Street in Colchester, and I nearly crashed the bus into the vehicle in front because on my right-hand side, right by Taco Bell, to me, when I looked out of my driver's window to the right-hand side, to me, it looked like I was watching myself walk out of Taco Bell. There was a guy, he was 10 years younger than me, But he had every single feature that I had. He looked like me. He just, I'd love to have stopped and talked to him to see what he spoke like. But I honestly believe I met my doppelganger. I met someone that was identical, absolutely identical. And it's not the first time either, Beth. I've met a few doppelgangers in my time.
Really?
Yeah, I have. And then, so yes, we are all individual and we are all our own person. But
Yeah,
I think that the human race is so vast that everyone has got probably someone that looks identical to them.
I've never
And
met
my gimbal's
anyone.
just run out of battery, Beth, and that's why I'm upside down.
Oh no, it's tired.
Oh, look at that! Look! Oh, it's just turned itself off.
That's like me. I'm like,
You only get
lazily.
4 hours out of one of these electric gimbals,
Oh really?
and then you have to recharge them.
Are they quick
Where I
charging?
was live yesterday on Facebook, I did an hour
Mhm.
live then. Well,
Yeah,
I don't seem to be getting 4 hours out of it anymore. It seems to be more like two and a half. But yeah.
maybe
Oh
change it. Is it got a battery in it that you can change, like a little
no,
watch battery? No.
no, it's just
Hannah says,
rechargeable.
yeah. Hannah says, yes, it is Hannah Proctor from White Welly Magnet Fishing. Hannah says, haha, I only know of one other Hannah in magnet fishing.
Who's
Oh, Hannah
that?
McFarlane,
Hannah
Brett's missus.
McFarlane, of course. Brett McFarlane's missus. Yes,
Oh,
I met Brett at the collab in Birmingham.
oh, did you?
I
Yeah, he's
went, I went
lovely.
right over to him, and I went, "Oh look, I said it's Brett," and I had a little chat with him on camera, and he showed me the find that he found. But he was only diddy. He was
I
tiny.
know,
Funny
I
how when you
know.
meet people, they look
Yeah,
different on camera to how they look in
mine.
real life.
Yeah, my new video is really funny. Obviously, I've put it back again because I'm trying to work out my intro. Got some new stuff to put on it, and it was really funny. I was just out fishing. My friend comes along, meets us, and then down comes on his bike, Brett.
Oh my
I
god!
was like, "Where?" Randomly. I was like, hey up, Brett's here.
Yeah.
Bless him.
Oh
It was
dear.
ever so fun. And he just fished with us for a couple of hours. He's ever so nice. He's a good lad.
Yeah, he comes across like a good lad. He does.
Mike's not on Facebook. Whereabouts are you from, Mike? What's your surname? Just like to know who's coming down so I know who I'm meeting.
A lot of
So I'm
people
gonna
are like
bring,
that, Mike. You're not
yeah,
alone there, boy. You're not alone.
exactly. I've got some little things that I'm bringing along, so I'm trying to get a rough idea of how many to bring. Pass out business cards or pamphlets. What are pamphlets?
Pamphlets is like a leaflet, like a
You're
flyer.
you're wonderful, Hannah. Oh, is it? Like, I got you. Hannah, maybe you're the doppelganger. I maybe too. I've never met anyone that looks like me. Like, I've literally never looked at anyone and be like, oh my God.
Your sister.
Yeah, to an extent, but when you look at us
Yeah, but
in
that's
person,
you expect that. It's in the jig. It's the same
yeah.
genes. You come from the same. The
But
same.
she's way taller than me. I'm 5'4". She's like 5'10", maybe 6 foot.
Wow.
She's like really like slim and
Yeah,
she's
yeah,
modeling.
yeah.
And he's put, oh shite, there is another Hannah for sure. Top ball, my mate keeps me updated. Who's your friend?
No, this has gone well.
Yeah, the camera quality on is so much better. Ha ha,
It is,
Annie.
yeah. Obviously, I'll be when we do it. I will do one. We will do a test before next Saturday, where
I
I've
can't
tried the
wait.
actual tripod out as well.
Yeah,
Because I don't,
I
I
need to
don't
get
want to be
one.
holding the device. I don't, not even a gimbal. I don't want to be holding nothing. I just want it
No.
sat there, have both my hands free, because I talk with my hands as well. So if I
Do
can get myself
you?
fully in shot, you know what
Yeah.
I mean. But no, I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be really good, really, really good.
I've got a feeling that might be Daniel Moore. Top ball. Me and my mate go out. We have a right laugh. Mike. I'm trying to
No,
place who it is.
Dan Moore's on Facebook, isn't he?
Yeah. I
I
think.
can't see the chat. I can only see when you put the
Yeah.
chat up on the screen because if I
Oh,
press that,
top
then the
ball.
chat.
Put me and my mate go out. I'm trying to place who it is. But and then I said, are you on Facebook? And he puts, my mate keeps me updated.
Oh yeah.
Go out magnet fishing. I mean, who's your friend? Has he got a YouTube channel? So,
That's what it's all about, though, Top Ball. Having a laugh, you know what I mean? Going out, doing
yeah,
your little bit for the environment, but at the
6'1",
same time, do it with a smile on your face.
6'1", Annie, you could protect me. I'm only 5'4".
5'4".
She'll
How
be able
big's
to.
Nicola with Dudley Dippers? Because they keep taking the piss out of her at the moment, don't they? About the her size.
Yeah,
I met her at the collab, and she was Diddy, but I don't know how Diddy.
she might be about my size. I'm 5'4",
Five
just.
four. No, I reckon she was about 5 foot,
Yeah, smaller than
possibly.
me.
I'm not 100%. I'm not 100%.
Yeah,
Don't hold me to that. But yeah,
top ball.
I'm 6 foot. Me.
Oh yeah, see, I'm 5'4". I'm Diddy, but I'm bloody. I'm like a little chihuahua.
Yeah.
I used to do me
Yeah.
boxing, didn't I? Gym or me gym and me fighting stuff. I love it. I'm gonna get back
Excellent.
into my boxing.
Pete does all that.
Oh, does
Pete was
he?
nearly a black belt karate
Wow.
when he was young, when he
Mm,
was a late teenager, early 20s.
God, that's awesome.
But the last 3 months since he got back with Kirsty, they do a thing called
Oh,
boxercise every Thursday
yeah,
night, 7 till 8 at the community
yeah.
centre, 2 minutes from their
God.
front door. And for an hour, they just go at it, hammer and
Mm.
tongues, with pads on and
Oh,
head
word.
guards, and it's all done to music. He said it's fantastic, and they're trying to get me to go. But as I said to them, I can't go yet. I'll make a
Yeah.
fool of myself anyway, but my fitness level is just not to the extent that I can do
No.
exercise, for fuck's sake, you know what I mean? But I'd like to
Yeah.
think that maybe this time next year, maybe, but not right now. Not right
No.
now. I'm not fit enough. But my daily walks, and obviously having Indy now,
Yeah.
I've got more reason than ever just to continue it. What a fantastic thing I started 3 months ago by just going out and walking, trying to improve myself, you know what I mean? Improve how I feel, improve my lung capacity,
Definitely.
my
Bit of fresh
breathing,
air.
everything. And there's nothing like it. There's nothing like fresh air, the sound of the sea, whispering up on the beach. And yeah, the viewers seem to like it as well. So it's
You
all going
look.
well.
I've seen firsthand. Obviously, I've known well since we both really started at the same time with our
Mm,
channel, didn't we? Really, and
yeah.
I've seen how much you've come on. You have come on so much. Just like talking about it, your passion in things, the way you speak. You seem really peachy at the minute. It's nice to see.
Yeah, I feel like I'm riding a wave at the moment. So
Yeah,
long may it continue. Fingers crossed.
definitely. It's
Lots of
like
good news from lots of different angles, and everything's going really well at the moment. So fingers crossed. Well, someone just put 3 foot. Who's 3 foot?
Peterborough magnet fishing. Who's your friend that's on Facebook that I know, Top
Martin ain't
Ball?
3 foot, fucking idiot.
I'm doing, yeah. Oh dear. I don't talk with my hands at all. I'm literally like always looking around because of my ADHD.
Oh shit! I've just got rid of it again. Hold on. Boom. There we are. There we go.
Oh,
No, that's understandable. You know what I mean?
yeah,
It's whatever makes you comfortable, and feeling comfortable is the main thing. And regarding mental health, I think feeling normal is something that people with mental health just
yeah,
don't experience anymore. You don't know. You forget what normality is, and it
yeah, exactly.
becomes a chore. Everything becomes a really hard obstacle, and it's you need to talk about it, and you need
Yeah,
to get it out there. If you need counselling, then you need to seek counselling. It ain't going to get done for you. You've got to just pick up the phone, make a phone call, and
yeah,
that's how easy it can be. I mean, there are different mental illnesses that will be a lot more involved, and
yeah,
as we've always said, we're not physicians. We're not, medically trained in any way, but if we can just help with our own experiences, then if
definitely.
we're helping people, then we're doing our job, and that's what we want.
Exactly.
5'5", Hannah. Hannah's taller than you.
Are
My
you?
back's
I'm like
playing up. I'm a
five,
flat.
between 5'4", 5'5". Bring a tape measure, actually. Someone bring a tape measure on Sunday and you can measure me. It's been a while. I might have shrunk, got a bit older.
No, you've probably grown.
Do you reckon? I've
Yeah, I
grown in
reckon
my
so.
heart and my soul. It shines outwards.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Oh, right.
Right,
How
I
you
think we
feeling?
need to end this now, Beth, because
Yeah,
it's nearly an hour and a half. And what a
it's been
fantastic
amazing.
first test. It
I
really has been.
know.
Let's thank everyone for coming
Thank you
and
so
being part of
much.
our
Yeah,
audience. This test. It's been wonderful.
it's
Thank you
been
so
wicked.
much, everyone.
And make
Thank
sure
you
you
so
come
much.
to, yeah, make sure you go onto our Facebooks. Make sure you follow um the Essex Magnet Hunters for the next one. And
Absolutely.
we'll be putting the intro with the disclaimer that we'll get that sorted. And
Yeah.
yeah, see you all soon.
Right. Take care, everyone. See you later on.
Okay.
Bye.